Now, he's already the president of one of the most powerful countries in the world, but now Xi Jinping is making moves to become emperor, or at the very least, leader for life. Now, this follows the Communist Party's proposal to remove the part of the Chinese constitution that limits presidents to just 2 terms. The last leader to enjoy unrivaled term unlimited power was, of course, Chairman Mao. The great helmsman's decades-long rule was turbulent, tragic, but undeniably transformational. Now, after Mao's death, it was Deng Xiaoping who emerged as the next transformational leader of China, ushering in dramatic economic change. He was also the first to renounce lifelong leadership to prevent the emergence of another Chairman Mao-like figure. Well, his 2 successors, Jiang Zemin and Hu Jintao, both acquiesced, relinquishing their titles after 10 years. However, Xi Jinping has opted not to follow this path. After having his political theory enshrined in the constitution, President Xi declined to choose a successor and has now laid the groundwork to remain in charge beyond 2023. Well, Matt Schrader is the editor of the China Brief at the Jamestown Foundation. I asked him earlier just why Xi Jinping has made this grab for power.
Well, this was actually something of a shock to the China-watching community that he decided to do this so soon. It's been something of an open secret that he is probably going to stick around for more than 1 term, but as The Diplomat put it, that's a publication focusing on Asia, nobody thought he would make it this crystal clear so soon. The prevailing speculation out there is that he's doing this because the role of president, the one that he is going to be able to keep for more than 2 terms, is a ceremonial head of state. Basically, it's the foreign face of the PRC. So the idea is, the justification they're putting out, is that in doing this, he'll be able to remain as the foreign face of the PRC, rather than what happened with Vladimir Putin when he tried something similar, where he was sort of the power behind the curtain and Medvedev ended up being the person going abroad to represent Russia. Xi Jinping doesn't want that to happen. He wants it to be just him out there representing China. Okay,
and how are people in China reacting to this news?
Oh boy, well, China's a big place. And any China analyst who tells you that they know what Chinese people think is lying, because it's a huge, complicated place and you can't do public opinion polling. But we can probably say in like very broad strokes how some parts of the country are thinking. Liberal intellectual circles are up in arms. They're dismayed. They're wondering, they're shocked that they're now living in a one-man dictatorship in many cases. But there are other constituencies that have done quite well under Xi Jinping who may not be quite as dismayed at this news. The Chinese tech sector has done really well under Xi Jinping. It's seen a lot of money directed its way. Its market share has increased. Its market caps have increased. The military, although Xi Jinping has cut it in size, there's not as many troops now. It's seen more money go its way. It's seen its prestige and respect skyrocket. He's transforming it into a real fighting force. Okay. So it's probably pretty safe to say that PLA is happy with this news. And SOEs, the part of the economy that's state-owned enterprises, have also done very well under Xi Jinping. Really, like the financial sector, anybody with property, anybody in the stock market, they might be looking towards Beijing and saying, well, Xi Jinping's done a pretty good job. So if he wants to stick around and keep doing this, then it's not really our place to get out there and protest it.
And Matt, what implications is this going to have long term, particularly for those of us here in the West?
I think it's pretty safe to say that we're going to see a doubling down on a lot of the trends that we've seen under Xi Jinping's rules. So we're going to see more assertive behavior abroad. We're going to see greater consolidation of political power within the Chinese party domestically in China. So everything that Western countries have observed in their dealings with China, they're just going to have to get ready for more of that.
Okay, and we'll have to leave it there. But thanks very much, Matt Schrader, talking to us from Washington, D.C.
Thank you, Helen.